world. It's PrettyCoachEthel once again. Obviously, I did something else. This time, I feel like going too far. To me, Arabian makeup looks really sexy. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you what makeups I used and the struggles I had. And most of them were Essence brand. So you really don't have to spend too much to have this glam. Without further ado, let's dive in!
First is the primer from L'Oreal for better foundation. And then the MAC eye primer is really good for hooded eyelids. And then I used Anastasia Auburn for my eyebrows. Take your time to really shape it nicely and neatly, as Arab ladies have really nice brows. I'll do a separate video on this. Then I'm using L'Oreal Infallible to cover my spots. I used the shade of green with the beauty sponge. As my spots are dark and heavy, I had to use a second corrector from LA Girl. And this third concealer from Essence will really lighten up these spots. And I tried the Essence Stay 16 Hours in the shade of Soft Beige number 10 because the Arabs, most of them have light complexion. Using a stippling brush gives you a more natural finish. And now it's time to contour this nose. For this contour, I prefer the cream texture as it will really help me achieve my desired narrow nose like really Arabian lady. See what I mean? And now it's time to build some transition on your cheekbone with a very light blusher that you can find. I noticed that I still had to work on my under eye to make it look more uplifted. It's baking time with this Essence Banana Powder after the concealer from Essence also. I used some translucent powder, just a minimal amount, to pick up the oil that I felt on my face. And then I used the brush to brush off the excess. And now it's cheekbone time. Use matte light shade for the transition. And then matte blusher. Apply the contour powder slightly below the blusher. And don't forget the nose. And now it's time to tightline your eyelid with Maybelline Kohl Black Lasting Drama and set it with a black eyeshadow. Start creating the thicker tight line or thicker lashes using that Kohl pencil and smudge it with the brush. As I get hoodie eyelids, I have to look down and follow my natural eye curve for a more natural looking cat eye shape. I had to use a tissue to keep a strong and neat line. Darken over and over again until you reach your desired shading. I feel I had to add some more, and so I did. Check if you needed more. The inner corner, I used the lightest shimmery shade I had in my palette to help me create the illusion of eyes widely open. Clean the edges with the concealer cream. It's curling time. Then apply on your favorite mascara about 2 to 3 coats. I think this kind of makeup is best with some heavy dramatic lashes to bring out the best. And it's lipstick time with your favorite lipstick, and don't forget the lip liner. Clean up the edges using a skin tone pencil, followed by a brush. I almost forgot about the highlighter. It brings more dimension, so do it. You can make your nose appear more pointed with this line. And the final is the pressed powder, and setting spray can come after. Enjoy your Arabian look!
like this video and it means a lot to me, and subscribe. The biggest struggle I had in this video is my hooded eyelids. It's not easy at all. It was a big struggle. Ang isa ko pang naging challenge sa video na to, yung pag-shape ng nose, kasi di ba, malapit ang ilong ko. Yan o, pwede daanan ng sasakyan, two-way.